the journey of love on the path of love. The steps are soft yet heavy. Sometimes the heart smiles, sometimes the eyes cry. I've seen when the sun of love begins to set, even the stars raise their hands in prayer. Love is an ocean without a shore. Whoever steps in will drift and never return. Sometimes it comes like a fragrance, and sometimes it burns like fire. I lost myself while searching for another, only to find, in the end, that I was within myself. It is a feeling that never speaks its name, yet whispers in every heartbeat. At times, love feels like a dream, hard to forget once you awaken. And sometimes it feels like truth, turning even pain into beauty. I've learned patience is essential in love, for haste only scatters the scent into the wind. Words aren't needed for what hearts can say. Silence can also speak. When night becomes still, the footsteps of memories softly return. I've seen many dreams, but one dream refused to leave, even when I was awake. That gaze full of love still shines in my mind like the moon. 1,000 times I've told my heart to forget, but the heart is the heart. It refuses to listen. Love obeys no command. It is the court of the soul, and whoever enters it is sentenced to love forever. Sometimes I try to forget, but my memories sit quietly in a corner, whispering prayers. Sometimes I wish to walk away, but every road bends back toward your name. I've seen how love transforms a person. It gives peace and takes peace away. It weakens the heart, yet somehow makes it stronger. I wanted to give love a name, but every word felt too small. I tried to hide my pain, but my tears turned into poetry. Every morning when the sun rises, a new hope awakens in my heart. Maybe today a smile will defeat an old memory. Maybe today patience will reshape love. I asked time, why can't I forget? It said, what lives in the heart, time cannot erase. I asked destiny, why give me such pain? It said, without love, the soul remains incomplete. I've seen a world where people fear love, but I've learned love is the true courage of life. It is a path that leads through sorrow, yet ends in light. I've seen when a heart breaks, God gathers its pieces gently in his hands. For love is not a human act, it is a divine secret. And when I finally understood love, I realized it was never just you. It was me. Time was prayer and fate altogether. It's a journey that never ends, for love's path is not a destination, but a feeling. If I could begin again, would I choose the same road? Yes, because though love burns, even in its ashes lies peace. And when someone asks, what have you learned from love? I'll say, I've learned that even pain is a blessing when it comes from a true feeling. Anna, even now, when night falls, I ask the stars, do you stay awake for someone? Too, for I am still walking, still searching, and still haven't found my destination in the journey of love. There came a time when silence became my language and tears became my prayers. Every ache I hid within turned into a verse, and every verse became a memory of you. The world moved on, but my heart stayed behind at the same crossroad where your smile once stood. They say love fades with distance, but I learned distance only stretches the soul so it can hold more of what it misses. Sometimes I write your name upon the wind and watch it vanish, only to find it carved deeper on the walls of my heart. I have walked through deserts of loneliness and oceans of patience, searching not for you, but for the meaning of why I loved you. Love taught me humility, that beauty is not in having, but in giving and in letting go without bitterness. Every wound became a teacher, every scar a story, and every night a bridge to the dawn I kept believing in. There were moments when hope was a flickering candle, but even that small flame could chase away entire nights of sorrow. Now, I no longer ask, why me? I whisper instead, thank you, for even unfulfilled love can fill the heart with light. You were not a destination, you were the mirror that showed me who I truly am. Through you, I met my own soul, and through pain, I found peace. The journey continues, not toward you anymore, but toward a love that lives within me. The same sky still watches, the same stars still listen, but the heart has learned to rest. And yet, when the wind sighs your name Something gentle stirs, a reminder that love never dies. It only changes its form. So if you ever feel a sudden calm in the middle of a storm, know that somewhere quietly a heart still remembers you kindly. And when my story ends, let it be said he walked the road of love, and though he never reached its end, he found eternity in the journey. When the echoes of your name grew quiet, I began to hear another whisper, so